I'm Shahriar Fouladi. I'm the writer of the Scooter Chronicles in Southern California MODyssey. We're here tonight with Bart Mendoza, who wrote an essay for the book and was instrumental in getting it made. We're here to celebrate the release of the book and have some fun.
Yep. I'm Bart Mendoza. I'm with the band Manual Scan. I wrote the essay that kind of gives the background details of the story that's in the Scooter Chronicles. So that's it's quite an honor to put that together. I think it's kind of an early definitive look at a very important part of Southern California's pop culture over the last 40 years. So
yeah, there's never really been a book that's been about it, or even really a non-fiction or a fiction thing. So both the essay and the book help sort of shine a light on a scene that's maybe been forgotten or people don't know about and they live here even.
Right, it's a part of music history that's ripe for rediscovery. A lot of great music, and you know, it was a great underground, very independent DIY scene at the time. So it's something that I think a lot of young people today would find inspiration in.
Yeah, it's a kind of coming-of-age story. What sort of inspired me to write the book was to tell a coming-of-age story that was kind of a road trip story. And I met people like Bart, and who told me a lot about the mod scene. I knew some stuff about the mod scene in the 60s in England, mods versus rockers, but like Bart gave me all this background about the scene in San Diego and Southern California, and I'm like, so why don't you write a book about this? And I wanted to write a coming-of-age story. It all sort of worked together, and Bart helped give me some background on songs from the era, which played a role in the story, and gave me a lot of local flavor, which helped the story as well, and turned out to be something kind of fun. It's a short, fast read that I think people who grew up in the scene will like, and people who are younger, I think, would actually like it too. So mod culture, it isn't really easy to define.
No, it's not. It's not one size fits all. There's a little bit of everybody's got a different flavor to the whole thing, you know. But you can say it's smart fashion, it's clean living, it's certainly Vespa oriented, it's 60s rooted. Although of course that ranges could be like two-tone ska, or it can be R&B like Georgie Fame. It can be the Kinks, or it can be the Jam. You know, there's a lot of variety in there like that. But certainly when you see mod, you know, and look around here. I mean, it's just, it's there. It's all there. So yeah, I've been really, really fortunate and lucky to have been a part of this community and this scene for going on 40 years now. And you know, I got to say, I'm having just as much fun riding my Vespa now as I did back in the day.
So, in your essay, you mentioned that you were into mod culture before the revival in San Diego.
Yes.
So, how did you get into it in the first place?
Well, because I had relatives that were 60s cool back in the 60s, and that always impressed me. So, when I got into my teen years, I was heavily into groups like, I was Simon and Garfunkel, Velvet Underground, Love and Spoonful, the Beatles, the Kinks, the Zombies. So I was already into that kind of thing. And I also interned at a radio station here called KPRI. So in that station, they gave me a stack of jam records, and that really, really affected me. I wanted to do that, look like that. It was very inspirational to see it and hear the music. So it came from that, you know. And then within months of all that, we were already starting to form the roots of Manual Scan. So it goes all the way back to 1976. Just frightening. Very frightening.
If anybody's curious how to say his name again, it's Shahriar Fouladi, right there. I'm Tim Piles from Manual Cloud Speaker. This is an honor to be here. A big part of my youth is the book that he's written. And of course my buddy Bart Mendoza involved me with this project. It's just fun to be here and support one of my favorite bands in San Diego. I've got an amazing theme song from you. Thanks again for that, Bart Mendoza. And I'm just excited to be a part of it. Thanks guys for being here and supporting the book.
Anyway, this book, Scooter Chronicles, it really does capture a moment in pop culture history in Southern California that is well worth investigating. It's a great read. You're going to love it. And it's also got like a built-in soundtrack as well. Different songs and different chapters that go along with it that you can read and just kind of catch the flavor of the whole thing. So, highly recommend it.